Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Alex, and today we are going to talk about Oprah's book club book, the second Oprah book club book for this year. And this one is The Tell by Amy Griffin. And it is a memoir, and it is really beautiful and brutal and hard and uncomfortable to read. And this is a hard video to make because it's a very sensitive subject, and I'm trying to do it with the most sensitivity and love that I have. Now, this video will maybe not be for everyone. If a trigger for you, if talking about rape and sexual assault and is a trigger for you, please don't finish this video. Please take care of yourself. I understand. And I'll give you 5 seconds to log out of the video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this book is a very intense memoir. It's in your face, as it should be. And this book will be very controversial and talked about because this is a story, not a story, it's a memoir of her life, Amy Griffins, about her experiences growing up in the 80s. And she was raped by one of her teachers multiple times. And she didn't tell anyone. She disassociated. A lot of times when you go through such trauma as a child, and even as an adult, you disassociate. You forget trauma that happened in your life because it's the brain's way of protecting you. But she always felt as though something was missing. You know, she moved back, well, she didn't move back. She moved to New York, she got married, she has 4 children. She had a normal life, and she had a very successful life. And her husband was very successful. And it looked like she was having, a perfect life. But inside her, there was something wrong, and she knew it, but she didn't remember what it was. And finally, her daughter said to her, is a teenager, and she said, "Mom, I don't understand what's going on, but you need help. You need to see a therapist." And she just went, "Oh my God, if my daughter is telling me that I need help and I need a therapist," and she's right, by the way. So she did. And this kind of takes us through the therapy sessions. Now, she partook in psychedelic-assisted therapy, where repressed memories are explored for her childhood trauma from a rape. And so she is living through the rape in a psychedelic therapist thing. And it's fascinating, it's heartbreaking, it is truly brutal, some of those scenes where she is living through her assault. And it's terrifying and really scary. And this book is not, again, I will say it, it's a very hard book to rate, because how can you rate someone's trauma? How can you review someone's trauma? How can you review, you know what I mean? And so it's a very, very hard book to talk about, especially, it's hard to talk about. And so I made a few videos, and I've deleted a lot of them because I'm like, I don't know what to say. So I'm trying my best. I really think everyone should read this book. because I believe it has the potential to change lives and hopefully make psychedelic assisted therapy more mainstream. I understand why Oprah picked this book. She was molested by a family member from ages 9 to 14, and she even got pregnant. And I think it was her stepbrother or stepfather or something like that. So it was incest. And in the book, there is just some really beautiful just moments where she finally tells her family, she tells her husband, she tells her daughter what happened, and that is the tell. And after I finished this book, Oprah has a podcast where she talks about the book with the author, and then she has like readers that have already read the book, and they talk to the authors and Oprah, and they discuss it. And this one woman said, I have four daughters, all adults, and after I read this book, I told my own children about what happened to me. I had the tell. And I hope that this book open up conversations about any kind of trauma. And we try to tell the truth, and we also try to heal. And I know there will be people who have dealt with many horrible things, and they are not ready, and they will never be ready to come forward. And that is okay. I stand by you. And I also want to say that I will stand by you as well if anyone in my life decides to tell me something. This is a very, very difficult subject, as I said, and but this book is really, it's a very special memoir. I hope it really sells. I hope people talk about it. I hope people learn. I hope it opens conversations. That's my only wish for this book. I will give it a 5 because I read it in a day and then I listened to the podcast. It fascinated me. I have such respect for Amy Griffins. I think she is a warrior. I think every sexual assault victim and person is a warrior, and I respect you so much. I really, really thought this was a special book. However, this book is not for everyone, and I've said that. It's a very difficult read, but it was worth it for me, and I hope people read it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, keep kind to yourself and be kind to others, and keep on reading. Take care.